crispy.
Alright, so here we go. We got the D-Arts Zero figure from the Mega Man X line. So I had to pull the trigger on this one. I've been holding back for a while, and I definitely needed to get it right away before the price jumps up, just like the first Mega Man did. I definitely still want to get that Mega Man, but not for over $100. So I hope is that they re-release it. This one on here is the armored one. Of course, he's next to Zero. So definitely looking to expand on my video game figure collection. I know they got Link coming out, and then Icarus I heard will be released soon, so definitely gotta keep an eye out for that one. But packaging is dope on this figure. This nice little X design right here, that's mad cool. Let's see the side art with all the specs. It's dope. And a nice little side profile. And of course it shows all the, you know, interchangeable faces on the back. So definitely worth it. I mean, I picked this up at Toy Arena for, what was it, 41 shipped, which is not bad at all. And they shipped very fast. So let's crack it open. So just like everything else from Bandai, here goes the inside of the packaging, how they're cased in there. See, he's got the interchangeable hands, different weapon, cannon. It's got the other faces right there. It's got the one looking up, the one looking straight with the the mean look on his face, and of course the classic look, and then the blast effect. So like the Type 2, it has the swords. So that's the next one I really definitely got to get, just for that sword effect. And from looking online and watching people's reviews on them, you can swap out parts here and there, like the legs you can swap out for other figures, the arms of course, so really adds to that fun factor. And definitely that's why you really want to try to get all the figures in the set. Alright, let's take a closer look at the Zero figure. Very damn impressive with this damn thing. Man, I wish I had not waited so long to pick this bad boy up. Because me waiting so long, I will not be getting the Mega Man anytime soon. That figure going over $100 in price. But, you know, there is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one, but, yeah, I don't like that color scheme. But anyways, so this is the Type 1, or version 1, I should say. There's the Type 2, of course. It comes with the saber and different armor scheme, but still, with these figures, you can mix and match parts, which is cool. You can remove the arms easily, the legs, so it's all that whole around fun factor. So this is all the accessories it comes with. Comes with an extra arm and hand, different face, one face, another face. Of course, all these different hands, and of course the blast effect, which is very nice. I mean, a lot of times with these import figures you get these blast effects. You know, with that you can also use them for ACBA. You know, that's how we do it. Of course the top piece too is a buster, so that's cool, and that's how this one pops in there, but we'll show that one later. But all around, the look on this figure is so damn impressive. I mean, you can see the jewel on his head looks really nice. The ones in his chest, and then of course the buster. It has its own jewel in there. Can't really tell, but it is orange in there. So all around scheme of this figure is so damn cool. So like I said, if you like a lot of these import figures, you'll definitely love this one. And then what's really nice is the way they have the hair. It's articulated. You know, it's on a ball joint, and you can actually have freedom to move his head up and down very far. You would think that would restrict it with his hair being so damn big, but it doesn't at all. What's very cool about these figures is the way the articulation is hidden in this. And this thing is fully articulated. So going there, it's got up and down on the head, side to side, shoulders swivel up and down. It's a bicep swivel. It's got double jointed elbow. Very, very nice. You can see just like that. See how the articulation is hidden because of this little metal piece. You can still see it right there, but it's fully out, but see how perfectly hidden that is? It's got a nice waist swivel up and down. What? And then it's got up and down in the legs, leg swivel, double jointed knees. Look how far back those knees go. That is crazy. And it's got some good ankle articulation, up and down, and a pivot. And just like I told you, the legs do come off so you can switch parts in and out. It's all around fun factor. So again, like I said, all the limbs can come off pretty easily. Down here, you see the shoulders just on a ball joint. And that's how you swap parts in and out. Alright, so got the buster right here. So what you do is pop this one off, just like so. Put the other one on. That can only go one way. See how it's all matched up evenly? Right there. It's the only way it can go on. And just like that, pops off. Take the blast effect. Bam! That's what I like. That all around fun factor. This right here. These crazy blast effects these people come up with. I love that stuff right there. I mean, this right here, this is the reason why I got this figure, because of that blast and the fact that you can keep switching parts in and out. So I definitely would get this figure now before it goes crazy in price. See, you just pop this arm off just like that. Now he's got the two hands. Very, very nice. And they are articulated, I forgot to point that out. Pop this one off. Swap this one on. And he's got that dramatic pose. Goddamn leg keeps coming off. See that? Will you be mine? Alright, then to change the face out, see that little slot right there, a gap, just pull down on that. You can see the inner workings of it. See the two prongs right there. You can fit the piece right there. You just gotta pull that out. Let's put the regular face in. It's got the tab right there, the hole right there, and make them meet. And then bam, so just like that. So again, this is another great import figure that you should definitely look into getting if you're into this kind of stuff right here. I mean, these figures are very damn impressive, and you can still get this guy for a good price. Now I would hurry up and get it before he jumps up in price pretty high. So definitely worth the buy in my opinion. Alright, just as promised, we're finally going to get into the Arkham Asylum armored Batman from Play Arts. As you can see, once again, Play Arts delivers a super detailed, over-the-top Batman figure. Unbelievable. Such a badass looking figure. These damn things are just... Play Arts is really stepping up their game. I mean, I honestly... Besides the knee joints, I really don't have a complaint with the line itself. As you can see, when they're vanilla posed, I mean, you can't tell anything, but just look at all that shading and sculpting. I mean, you can see the armor came out super clean. I mean, all around, it's just a well designed figure. Cape is articulated. We'll get into that in a moment, but look at that detail. Face sculpt is phenomenal. Let's look up a little bit. Look at that. Can't tell me that's not hard. That is so dope. Now it does come with interchangeable hands. It's got the open hand, and then it's got the finger pointing hand. Basically that's just to hold the grappling gun, which fits in there nice and perfect. No problems there. And then of course it comes with the Batarang. What Batman figure does not come with a Batarang? Every Batman figure should have one. But I mean, this guy right here is just an unbelievable, beautifully done figure. I can't get enough of this thing. Once again, shout out to my man Ryan Wright for hooking it up. Definitely appreciate it, man. I mean, look how far out the wings just flare out. The cape flares out. Like I said, it's articulated its own. You can go out and go up. Alright, so for articulation, it's got a great up and down movement on the head. The neck joint right here even moves itself, similar to the Kratos, and then goes down that far and can go up about that far. So that's pretty damn good. Like I said, the cape is articulated its own. You can flare in, so you can get about, let's say, that look on them. And then if you really want it, you can flare out pretty damn far. It's got shoulder articulation, but it is hindered because of the cape. Let's see, can you move this around? No. But it can go, it has that weird flex at the shoulder too, so it can go inward as well. Bicep swivel. Just a single jointed elbow. See, that's about as far as it goes. And it does rotate as well at the elbow, so you get some really good arm articulation. The wrist moves. No, yep, there it is. See, that's a broken wrist. It's got a diaphragm joint. Can move in really damn far, so that is really damn good. Side to side. And it does have a waist swivel. So you just got to play with these things and really get the articulation to work. Leg can go out about that far. Very damn impressive. It can go back too, but like I said, it's hindered because of the cape. It's got that funky knee joint that nobody likes. Like I said, I am not a fan of that knee at all. So like I said, this is a remarkable figure, but it does have its problems, you know. Well, mainly the knee for me. I just don't like the way that is. And these figures are tough at the joint, so you, like I said, you just got to kind of work with them. And it's got limited, well, it can go down pretty good, about that far, but it's got that piece right there that blocks from going up. And has an ankle pivot. And it's called pivot, not rocker. I know some of you guys got on the Hasbro trip whenever you first heard them say, oh, ankle rocker. That's so stupid to me. Get off that. It's a pivot. That's what the community named it. So that's what we're going to rock with it. But yeah, so as far as that, that's the articulation. He stands really good. I have no problem with him standing up. Mainly because the bottom of that cape, you know, helps support him. But like I said, beautifully done figure. Definitely worth the money. These things run about a little over $60, so if you into high-end figures, you know, 10-inch scale type things, then this is a perfect one to get into, in my opinion. Like I said, the only problem with this line I have is that knee joint. Like I said, a couple people have complained about their figure breaks, but I have not had a problem with mine so far. I have messed with the Kratos a little bit more, and still it's a fabulously done figure. So, you know, maybe just got a, you know, bad break on the figure. So, but yeah, definitely check these out, give them a try. Well worth it. So it seems lately we've had a big explosion with the Ninja Turtle game. I mean, these things are popping up left and right. Everybody's got them on the tube. So eventually I knew I was going to grab some to test them out, see how I liked them, and I definitely really like them. Now, the classic Donatello I picked up at Comic-Con, so I've been sitting on that one for a minute. And then these other two I just picked up at Target. Good price on these little ones. These are only $8.99, so that's definitely a good buy. And then this one I picked up for over $20, but it retails for $15 to $20. It just depends on where you go. I know Toys R Us fluctuates with price, but you know, what are you gonna do? But the classic one is super articulated. I mean, it is damn near every point that you would want in a figure. Now, mine has started getting loose in the legs, so that could be a problem. So you just got to look out for that. But these littler ones, they don't have the same articulation, but the articulation they do have really works. And you can see the sculpt and scheme on them is really nice. See Raphael, he's got the mean expression. Donnie, he's got like that serious mean expression. I like that. Both these sets have you know, weapon holsters they can use, so I like that. The littler ones, they come with more. They come with extra weapons, but who's gonna really use those? And then the classic one comes out with a base stand, so that's a nice touch. Now, I went with Donatello first with the classic one because that was my favorite turtle growing up. He seemed the more obscured out of them all. Leonardo, he had the swords, you know, he was too mainstream for me, you know, plus he was a leader. And then Michelangelo was an idiot, you know, who cares for that guy? No, Mikey's cool. Raph, he was probably the second obscured out of all of them. And then Donatello, of course, you know, the brains behind the operation. Raphael, you know, a lot of us growing up, you know, we saw the Ninja Turtles of the 80s or so, and Raphael was a comedian in that one, so it's nice to see him get changed over the years to his more aggressive side as he's supposed to be. You know, he's probably the only turtle that's really gotten the change. You know, the whole Raphael's cool but rude or something like that. But other than that, these are the choices I went with first. Now, I will pick up the rest of them eventually, but these classic ones have a few quality control issues, and that's with those goddamn eyes. I mean, honestly, that is a problem to me. I mean, nobody could stop the line for a second, like, look how retarded his damn eyes are. I mean, that is beyond stupid in my opinion. And then, of course, I've seen some other turtles have that problem too. One guy had a Leonardo. He's completely looking up, and his eyes were kind of spaced out. Raphael's eyes were messed up. So you got to kind of, you know, look around at the packaging first. I mean, hopefully get a new batch, but a few people have gotten ones that have straight eyes. So that's a nice knowing that there are some out there that aren't all messed up, but definitely that's something Playmates needs to look into if they want to continue. Another issue I'm having, if they continue the classic line and if they bring out more characters, are they going to be in the same scale with the turtles as they did back in the days? You know, everybody utilized almost the same body mold and same height, because these are big ass turtles. I mean, they're about 6 inches, maybe 7. I mean, they're huge. So that means, if you think about it, Shredder would be twice as big as them. But are they going to go that route? Are we going to get more figures? Who knows? Well, it's going to be a wait and see kind of situation. But other than that, like I said, I kind of like these little ones a little better. I like the color scheme of them. They just look so much more menacing in the face. And of course, these ones are based on the new children's show. But they got like that kind of dark tone to them in a way, which a lot of us, you know, who followed the Turtles after, I would say, the cartoon show, picked up those comics, and surprise, surprise, how violent those damn things were. But I have a quick question. Does anybody else have this problem with Raphael in this one? I like how he holds his sides like this. I mean, that's how you want to really hold him, but he has that space in between his fingers. This other hand, the left hand, it doesn't have that So he can only hold his weapon, you know, the traditional way or untraditional way. He can't hold it between his fingers. Does anybody else have that issue? But I don't know. So I'm gonna probably look next week, see if I can grab the rest of the team, and you know, got to complete the set somehow. So let me guys know what you think about these turtles yourself. Alright guys, once again, thanks for tuning in to Super Sunday. We'll be back again, of course, next week, hopefully with some more good stuff for you guys. So definitely check us out on the ACBA page. Come like us and all that good stuff. I'll put the links in the description bar. So make sure you come out and support us. And until then...
That's crispy.